rise. This is the Baker High School class of 2026. Let's start off with some loud rounds of applause for all of our graduates. I am Jennifer Turpinning, the principal of Charles W. Baker High School. It is my pleasure to welcome the Board of Education, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Joseph DeBarbary, Assistant Superintendents, Mrs. Renee Burnett, Mr. David Kilcourse, Mrs. Tiffany Turner, and Ms. Carrie Lamacchia, as well as all our administrators, faculty members, staff, honored guests, family, friends, and of course our graduates, to the 157th commencement ceremony honoring the Charles W. Baker High School class of 2026. At this time, I ask you all to please rise and join Senior Class President Evan Beckwith as he leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Following the Pledge of Allegiance, please stay standing as Senior Colin Campbell will sing the national anthem.
All right, we're going to start this on 3. 1, 2, 3. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, in liberty and justice for all.
Testing. Okay. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Evan. Colin, that was beautiful. Thank you. You may all be seated. Graduates of the class of 2026. There is a quote that says, "The road to success is always under construction." This year, that idea is not just something we can reflect on. It is something we have all lived, quite literally. For the past 180 days, you walked through a campus that was changing right in front of you. Stadiums were built, turf was laid, walls came down, the 1300s and 1500s hallways were rerouted, the gym and pool were demolished, and science and social studies classrooms renovated. It was noisy, it was inconvenient, and at times the 1400s hallway traffic was beyond frustrating. But if you look beyond the disruption, you can see something bigger. We know construction is never neat, it is never quiet, and no matter how much we wish it were, it is never quick, but it is purposeful. It is the process of turning a vision into reality to make something better for the future. So what does all this talk about construction have to do with today, your graduation day of all days? The answer is simple. Construction is never just about buildings. It's about people too. Before something better can be built, something older has to be torn down. Before a structure can become stronger, it goes through a phase where it looks unfinished. And before a vision becomes a reality, there is a period where you have to trust the process, even when you cannot see the final result yet. Class of 2026, your lives are no different than a construction zone. You are walking across this stage as works in process, full of potential, still creating blueprints for your future. You are still under construction, and that means your future is full of possibilities. In the weeks, months, and years ahead, you will redraw your blueprints. You will lay new foundations in your careers, your relationships, and your communities. You will build a frame for the lives you want to lead. And there will be moments when the path forward is unclear, when plans shift, when obstacles appear, and when you have to start over with a new foundation and a new set of plans. In those moments, remember what you have already learned here at Baker. Progress does not always look polished. Sometimes it looks like scaffolding, dust, and unfinished walls, but it is forward progress. You have already proven that you can keep rebuilding even in the most difficult conditions. And while construction teaches us about growth, it also reminds us of something harder. Some of life's most complicated moments are not planned. You have faced challenges far greater than construction. Today, we pause to remember Kendrea and Ava, two members of the class of 2026, who should be sitting with you, celebrating this milestone. They will always be part of this class, part of your story, and part of the Baldwinsville community. We are honored to have Kendrea and Ava's family here with us today. Kendrea's mom and grandmom will accept her posthumous diploma in her honor, and Ava's mom will accept her posthumous diploma. And while Kendrea and Ava are not here in the way we wish, they are here in the hearts of all who knew and loved them. What you built in those moments of loss matters. In the midst of grief, you supported one another. You carried each other through difficult days, and you honored their memories while continuing to rebuild your own hearts. That is resilience. And just like anything worth building, resilience does not happen all at once. It builds over time, through hardships and challenges and through moments we would never choose to experience, but moments that shape who we become. One day you may return to Baker and see the finished product, the new gym and pool area, updated science classrooms, the shiny floors, and yes, many more bathrooms. You will also see new opportunities created for future students. But what you may not see is this. Even when the construction at Baker is finished, your own will not be. And that brings us back to where we started. The road to success is always under construction. This quote has been attributed to many people over time, but today it is dedicated from me to you. So as you leave here, do not be discouraged by the noise, the obstacles, or the unfinished parts of your journey. Instead, take pride in them. They are signs that you are building something meaningful. Keep adjusting your blueprints. Keep laying foundations that matter. Keep building a life that reflects who you are, and more importantly, who you want to become. Class of 2026, I am so proud of you. Keep building, keep growing, and never forget, the road to success is always, always under construction. Congratulations. Each year, Baker High School recognizes the top 13 students from the graduating class. These students, known as the Baker's Dozen, are selected based on their weighted grade point average. I would like to ask this year's Baker's Dozen to stand and be recognized as I call your name. We ask that you hold your applause until all students' names have been read. Charity Miller, Molly Scherfling, Ethan Millard, Amelia Miller, Grace Fortune, Jason Hotchkiss, Oliver Lyman, Ian Duffy, Alexander Rao, Kiana Hosseini, Josephine Butler, Brendan DeCesar, and Gabriella Watt. Congratulations. You may be seated. Each year, the senior class recognizes dedicated educators who have made a meaningful impact on the lives of students. This year, the class of 2026 has chosen 13 staff members to honor as their own faculty's Baker Dozen. At this time, the graduates recognize the following staff members, and if you're with us today, please stand to be recognized. From Baker High School, Mrs. Nicole Brown, Mrs. Sheila Heaton, Mrs. Roma Hill, Ms. McRobbie, and Ms. Cheryl Meany. From Durkee Junior High School, Mr. Scott Brown. From Ray Middle School, Mr. Jeffrey Abbott. From Eldon Elementary, Mr. Daniel Highland. From McNamara Elementary, Mrs. Kristen Zimmer. From Palmer Elementary, Ms. Felicia Graham. From Reynolds Elementary, Mr. Peter Moore. From Van Buren Elementary, Mrs. Amy Morgan. And support staff member, Mr. Kevin Schultz. Thank you to our honored guests for the difference you make in our students' lives and for going above and beyond each and every day. At this time, I will recognize our valedictorian and salutatorian and present both of them with their citations. So will valedictorian Charity Miller please stand and accept your citation from Assemblyman William Magnarelli. And now will the salutatorian, Molly Scherfling, please stand and accept your citation from William Magnarelli. At this time, I would like to pay special recognition to members of the class of 2026 that have chosen to pursue a career in the military. I would ask that they please stand and be recognized when I call their name, and remain standing until all names have been called. Joining the United States Army, Royal Bartell, Liam Burns, Douglas Clark, Joseph Gelling, and Joseph Zappalillo. Joining the United States Navy, Dylan Blaisdell, Ryan Heck, Giovanni Loren, and Brooke Tucker. Joining the United States Air Force, Mackenzie Southworth. And joining the United States Marine Corps, Zachary Holtz, Anthony Johnson, and Tyler Pine. Please stand at this time if you are planning to join the police department, the fire department, or emergency medical services. At this time, will all those present here today who are actively serving in the military or who have served in our country's armed forces, and all members that are actively serving or have served as first responders, please stand. Thank you all for your gifts, present and future service, and thank you all for your dedication to our nation and community. You may be seated. I would also like to take a moment to acknowledge our students who have achieved the Seal of Biliteracy. At this time, we ask all graduates who have earned the New York State Seal of Biliteracy to please stand. recognizes students who have demonstrated proficiency in English and at least one other language, celebrating their commitment to multilingualism and cultural understanding. Please join us in applauding their achievement, and then you may be seated. At this time, we ask all graduates who have earned the New York State Seal of Civic Readiness to please stand. The Seal of Civic Readiness is a distinction awarded by the New York State Education Department to students who have met requirements and demonstrated a strong understanding of civics, civic responsibility, and participation in the democratic process. Please join us in recognizing their commitment to being informed, engaged citizens. Thank you. You can be seated. At this time, I am going to invite Class President Evan Beckwith to the podium to address the class of 2026.
Hi everybody, good afternoon and welcome. My name is Evan Beckwith, and for the past 2 years, I've had the privilege of being the class president of 2026. One of my favorite things about going to high school at Beeville was the community and the bond that our class shared with one another. The friendships created by each of you with unique backgrounds, talents, personalities would come to help to shape the people we are today. Being involved in many social groups, clubs, and events has always been something that kept me loving high school. Athletics had always been a huge part of my life, and soccer was really where it all began. Quite honestly, I sucked. I was awful. But I always loved it. I loved the team, and I loved the time spent out on the field. I had made some of my best friends within that program and some of my favorite memories. Unfortunately, that all changed pretty quick when varsity tryouts started. The summer of my junior year was the hardest year I had worked for even a shot at making the team. They were long, hot, and I was getting smoked in pretty much every drill. But because of how good the team was, I didn't feel that bad, and hey, at least I was friends with the people who were kicking my butt. I don't even think I made it past the first round of official cuts, abruptly ending my varsity season. I was so excited for it and taking away my opportunities to create more memories with the friends I had grown so close to over the years. Or so I thought. That fall was now left wide open, and seeing as that I was applying to college next year, I needed to take advantage of it. I had just become the junior producer of our school's news team and was now able to put all my focus and energy into learning the craft and being able to fully experience everything it had to offer. After going on many trips, creating videos for the district, and spending time both in front of and behind the camera, I had come to love the world of film and everything that had to do with it. As I was writing the speech, a senior quote from one of my friends that I met through the soccer program stuck with me. The quote reads, "Every disadvantage has its advantage." See, what I failed to realize at the time was that being cut opened so many doors for me, and how lucky I was that some things just did not working out. Most public speeches are given to either inform or educate, but seeing as that this is my first one, I kind of figured I'd switch it up. I don't want this to be any sort of lesson, I just want this to be a reminder but a reminder to our class that even with the losses we've experienced of our fellow classmates, Kendrea and Ava, and through all other times of uncertainty, that the power is in your hands, and that with a little bit of perseverance, things may turn out better than you ever could have imagined. Thank you.
Thank you, Evan. And now I'm going to invite class salutatorian Molly Scherfling.
Hello, everyone. I'm so incredibly honored to speak before you all today. Congratulations to my fellow graduates and to everyone who helped us get where we are now, our families, teachers, coaches, mentors, and friends. Thank you. As I stand here today, I find myself reflecting on our time together and what we've learned. When we were younger, learning seemed simple. Every year, there was a new classroom, a new teacher, and a new set of subjects to master. Learning felt like something that happened between the first and last bell. When we were in kindergarten, we thought the fifth graders had everything figured out. When we were freshmen, the seniors seemed to know exactly where they were going in life. Now, we're the seniors, and I've realized that nobody has everything figured out. When people ask what we've learned in school, they usually expect answers about academics. We learned how to read and write. We learned algebra, chemistry, history, and calculus. We learned how to solve equations, analyze literature, and memorize facts for tests. Throughout my 13 years in Beeville schools, I've learned far more than what was written in a textbook. I've learned from you, from our experiences together. I learned that confidence isn't something you're born with. It grows every time you do something that scares you, like trying out for a new sport, learning a new skill, or giving a speech to a room full of graduates. Put yourself out there, and you'll be surprised how much you can accomplish. I learned that asking for help is not a weakness. You don't have to do it all on your own. I learned that failure is often the best teacher, and that success rarely happens on the first attempt. Most importantly, I learned that learning never really ends. We learn through friendships. We learn through mistakes. We learn when things go exactly as planned, and sometimes even more when they don't. We're all learning as we go. In a few months, many of us will head off to college, begin careers, join the military, travel, or pursue other paths. We'll meet new people and encounter new challenges. Some of our plans will work out exactly as we expect. Others will change completely. And that's okay, because graduation is not the end of learning. It's the beginning of a new chapter of it. The diploma we receive today is not proof that we've learned everything. It's proof that we have the ability to learn. That ability to stay curious, to adapt, to grow, is what will carry us forward long after we leave high school. As we move into the next stage of our lives, I hope we continue to ask questions. I hope we continue to listen to people with different perspectives. I hope we continue to challenge ourselves and remain open to new ideas. Most of all, I hope we never become so confident in what we know that we stop seeking what we don't. Because our education is not about knowing a single fact, formula, or date. It's about understanding that growth never stops. Today, we celebrate everything we've accomplished. Tomorrow, we will continue learning. Congratulations, class of 2026. I can't wait to see what we all do next. Thank you.
And now I would like to introduce Charity Miller, class valedictorian.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. And I know everybody's already said it, but congratulations, class of 2026. I want to start off by thanking all the teachers, coaches, friends, and parents who've made essential contributions to who we are today. When I was writing this speech, the most consistent piece of advice I got from all of you was to keep it short. So just know I'm aiming for 2 minutes, but that's probably not going to happen. We often assign personal value based on success measured in tangible accomplishments. Your value is based on how you did on that test, how many points you scored in the game, or how well you performed in the school play. I mean, we've been graded on how good we are at school our whole lives. But today, school is over, and our lives change. As we've grown up, I'm sure all of us have learned valuable lessons. I know I have. I've learned there really is hurt in the world. There's persecution for what you believe, there's pain, there's death. For some of us, the lessons might be the same, and for others, the lessons might be very different. But because today is that moment of change, each of us here has the opportunity to make a difference based on what you have learned about yourself, who you are, and what you believe, not just what the textbook says. What I mean is this: what you do with this opportunity matters. How you treat people matters. What you believe in matters. And what you fight for, that matters most. Whether you're fighting for love or justice or peace, this is the time to act. I know graduation feels like the end, but it really is just the beginning. And that sounds like a cliche, because it kind of is one. But we have the opportunity to take all that we've learned, all that we've accomplished, and all that we've struggled through, and use it for a future we will create. But there's a singular question yet to be answered. What will you do with this once-in-a-lifetime moment? And of course, you don't have to know now, and we're all young, and you don't have to decide. But as you think through this decision, remember, your goals and beliefs have impact. Beliefs influence thoughts, thoughts dictate actions, and actions define the type of person you are. I believe who you are as a person, the condition of your heart, how you treat the people you love, and how you treat the people maybe you love not as much, that condition of your heart is more important than the number at the top of the test. Beginning today, what you do announces to the world who you are. What you do does not define who you are, but who you are defines what you do. So, as we go from here into the world, let this class of 2026 be impactful. Think before you act. What will you do to make it better? That was the most stressful 2 minutes of my life. God bless all of you, God bless my family, and God bless Pasulo. Thank you.
Thank you, Charity. Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction, Mrs. Renee Burnett, will now come to the podium to present the High Honor Awards.
Okay, class of 2026, guess what I'm going to say? Congratulations. I would like to invite the following students to join me on stage, standing to the left of the podium. Molly Scherfling, Charity Miller, Mia Lambert, Grace Fortune. The Honor Awards for Academic Excellence recognize the senior students with the highest cumulative averages in each core subject area. In English, Charity Miller and Molly Scherfling. In Science, Grace Fortune. In Mathematics, Mia Lambert. And in Social Studies, Charity Miller. Congratulations. You may be seated. I would now like to invite the following students to join me on stage. Mia Lambert, Kira Delarty, Rachel Helbig, Piper Myers, Molly Scherfling. The Honor Awards for Academic Excellence in World Languages go to the following. In German, Rachel Helbig and Piper Myers. In Spanish, Molly Scherfling. In Latin, Kira Delarty. And in French, Mia Lambert. Congratulations. You may be seated. At this time, would the following students please join me on stage? Piper Myers, Amelia Miller, Declan Dowd, Alexis Quimby, Chasey Wegner. The honor awards for excellence are presented to those seniors who have demonstrated outstanding achievement in technology, music, family and consumer sciences, business, and art. In art, Piper Myers. In business, Amelia Miller. In technology, Declan Dowd. In music, Alexis Quimby. And in family and consumer sciences, Chasey Wegner. On behalf of the district's instructional staff members, we'd like to congratulate all of our exceptional scholars. Thank you. You may be seated.
Thank you, Mrs. Burnett and Mrs. Medwood. It is now my honor to welcome the superintendent of the Baldwinsville Central School District, Dr. Joseph DeBarbery, to the podium.
Members of the Board of Education, Principal Turpinning, colleagues, friends, and families, and most importantly, C.W. Baker High School class of 2026. I'm honored to speak to you this afternoon. To all of the parents, family members, and friends joining us today, thank you. Your support, encouragement, and belief in these students help make this moment possible. And to our graduating seniors, today is certainly one of the big moments in your life. A day filled with celebration, excitement, pride, and probably a little uncertainty about what comes next. But as I reflected on what I wanted to share with you today, I kept coming back to one simple thought: small things matter. In life, we often find ourselves waiting for the big moments, the championships, the promotions, and the milestones, like this very graduation ceremony. However, the reality is that those significant achievements are almost always built upon a foundation of small ones. Success is rarely one decision, one game, or one achievement. More often, it is the result of hundreds of small choices or actions repeated consistently over time. So today, for your last lesson as students attending the Baldwinsville Central School District, I want you to think about an interesting paradox. Why the small things matter when some experts, like Dr. Richard Carlson, author of Don't Sweat the Small Stuff and It's All Small Stuff, argues otherwise. At first glance, these ideas of small things mattering and not sweating the small stuff seem to contradict each other. But the secret to a successful and happy life is knowing the difference between the small things that build you up and the small stuff you need to let go. So to help you navigate this, I want to share a few principles for your road ahead. First, choose which small things get your energy. In his book, Dr. Carlson reminds us that we often use up all of our emotional fuel on things that won't matter in 3 days. A rude comment or a minor mistake. Don't sweat the small stuff that is out of your control. Save that energy for the small things that do matter. Your preparation, your effort, and how you treat the person standing in front of you. Number 2, remember that your inbox will never be empty. One of Carlson's greatest lessons is that we shouldn't wait for our to-do list to be finished before we allow ourselves to be happy. Life is a series of small tasks, and that never truly ends. If you wait for that perfect time to enjoy your life, you'll be waiting forever. Find joy in those small gaps between your big goals. Number 3, take advantage of consistency, even if it is small. While we shouldn't sweat the small frustrations, we must honor the small habits. As I said before to other graduates, be on time. This isn't just a rule, it's a small daily act of respect that tells the world that you're ready and reliable. Number 4, extra effort makes a difference. In reality, very little separates individuals in terms of talent alone. What often distinguishes the truly successful is the willingness to do a little bit more. The extra hour of preparation, the extra effort to support a teammate or a friend. I often speak about striving to be solution-focused. This means actively choosing action over excuses and prioritizing consistent effort over complaint. The individuals who leave the greatest impact on our world are usually those willing to consistently take that small extra step. Number 5, embrace the pause. In our fast-paced world, we're taught to react immediately to everything. Carlson suggests that a little bit of patience goes a long way. When you're faced with a challenge, take a breath. That small pause, that 5 seconds, that delay before you react can be the difference between dealing with a problem and solving that problem. Again, be solution focused. And finally, make gratitude a small habit. We often wait for big reasons to be grateful, but the happiest people are those who notice the small wins, a good conversation, a beautiful day, or a friend who showed up when things were tough. Don't just look for the finish line, look at the people running the race with you. Class of 2026, as you venture forward into a world that is increasingly complex and ever-shifting, I ask you to keep this in mind. Give your absolute best to the small things that build your character, but have the wisdom to let go of the small stuff that serves only as a source of unnecessary stress. If you can master this delicate balance, which I know you can, taking full ownership of your actions, you will not only find success, but you will lead with confidence. On behalf of the entire Baldwinsville Central School District, we are incredibly proud of every small step you've taken to reach this milestone, and we eagerly anticipate the big impact that you will have on our world. Congratulations, and go Bees.
Thank you, Dr. DeBarbery. Please welcome President of the School Board, Mr. Victor Jenkins, to the podium.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Board of Education, I want to warmly welcome parents, grandparents, family members, friends, educators, distinguished guests who have gathered here today, but most importantly, the Charles W. Baker High School class of 2026. Today is a celebration of your hard work, your perseverance, your growth, and the countless moments that have brought you to this milestone. We are so proud of each and every one of you, and as the Board of Education, we are so happy to share this day with you. You have been very well represented this year on the school board by your member, Megan DeMarco. Megan, stand up, please. Megan, thank you for your great reports and your thoughtful discussions. As I started to think about what I could say this afternoon, I found myself struggling with an important question. What advice could I offer you that would truly matter, that would prepare you for your next steps? It occurred to me that maybe the most meaningful wisdom shouldn't come from the person standing at the podium, but it should come from those who have lived these experiences together. So with the help of school library media specialist Leslie Cartier and her award-winning Baker News team, several of your classmates have shared reflections, lessons, and words of encouragement that capture the spirit of Baker High School class of 2026. Look at the media board. Let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Abdul Rahman, and my advice is that everything right now in your life is so small, and there's so much that you can live for, so have fun while you can.
Hello, my name is Alan Mason, I'm class of 2026, and this is a message for my classmates. As we graduate, just remember to live by your own rules, work hard, and be a good person to help those around you in your life to go great.
Hi, my name is Tracy Butler, and my advice is don't wait until you're completely ready or completely comfortable to do something. Put yourself in places where you're able to grow and take time to feel like you do.
Hi, my name is Garrett McDermott. I'd like to talk about to my 2026 students. I'd like to talk about my experience with BOCES and the time I spent there. You don't have to always do the path that everyone else is doing. A lot of people talk about college, your parents, your peers, and I went the other way. I chose to, I run a business, small business, and I started welding at BOCES. And that's something I love. And I think it's a great opportunity for anyone. It's a 2-year event start, and I should be going into a job next week.
Hi, I'm a librarian coach, and my advice to my senior class that we are all united and we are all one. And we are all the same, more than we all think that we are. And I just want to say thank you for everything.
Hi, my name is Kaya Jordan, and my advice would be that there's always opportunities wherever you are yourself.
Hi, my name is Grace Worthington, and my advice is to take advantage of every opportunity. We have the whole world for us, and might as well live like tomorrow.
My name is Aiden Fielding, and my advice for the graduating class is to have fun and make sure you do what you want to do in college and beyond.
Hi guys, I'm Yunus Al-Abaidi, and I don't think I'm the best person to get advice from, but I'd say that one thing that I find is very important for anyone, or any person going into their day-to-day life after high school, is that everyone in their own right is beautiful. Every individual has a life of their own that they're living, and that every aspect is completely different from theirs to yours. So show respect, show compassion, show loyalty, and then more than that, live your life being yourself. Don't let people's opinions dictate what you do with your life just because you're afraid or, really someone else will stop you. It's really close. Respect others, respect yourself. Be hopeful for the future because there is hope. There always will be. So, thank you guys.
Wonderful advice. I couldn't agree more. And by the way, we will see that gets on the website if anybody had any trouble hearing that. I had a little trouble hearing it, so I hope most of you could, but we'll see that gets up on the website. But thank you so much to all the students that participated in that video. So finally, class of 2026, we congratulate you, we celebrate you, we're proud of each and every one of you. And okay, on 3, go Bees. 1, 2, 3. Go Bees! Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jenkins. At this time, I ask that you please stand and join the Baker High School Chamber Choir in singing the Alma Mater. The Alma Mater is printed on the next to last page of your program.
Where the golden sun sets yellow tints the western sky, proudly stands our alma mater on her hilltop high. Join the chorus, feed it onward, louder may we yell. Hail to thee, our alma mater.
Thank you, and please be seated. The choir will now sing a special tribute song called Eternal for the class of 2026.
I am turning my eyes toward 100 years to come. I am turning my eyes toward 100 years to And I did see the island I did see the island I become the road of passage and union. Become the road of passage and union. Become the road of passage and union. Between two hemispheres. Between two hemispheres. Between two hemispheres. In the center of the world. The center of the world. Become the road of passage and union. Become the road of passage and union. Become the road of passage and union. Between two hemispheres. Between two hemispheres. Between two hemispheres. In the center of the world. 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 Eternal.
At this time, would the class of 2026 please rise? Superintendent Dr. DeMarco and members of the Board of Education, on behalf of the administration, faculty, and staff of Charles W. Baker High School, and pursuant to regulations of the New York State Commissioner of Education, I certify that these members of the class of 2026 have met all of the requirements for graduation as established by the New York State Board of Regents and the Baldwinsville Central School District. We will now begin the presentation of diplomas. All graduates may be seated at this time, with the exception of the students on stage and the first and second rows at the beginning of the alphabet. Charity Miller. Molly Sherpling. Megan DeMarco. Evan Beckwith. Brock Adams. Jace Alborough. Andrew Allen. Eunice Alabady. Claudia Amato. Zachary Anderson. Caleb Anguish. Zachary Arnold. Gabrielle Awad. Sophia Bachman. Emma Badman. Bella Baker. Derek Barr. Sawyer Barr. Elena Barrientos. Royal Bartel. Lucas Basilio. Ren Battles. George Bauer. Henry Bauer. Cliff Bombach. Anderson Beck. James Bell. Paige Bellinger. Grace Benedict. Jacob Bennett. Lillian Benson. Leah Berkey. Colin Bevins. Maya Bavard. Zachary Bice. Hannah Bidwell. Isaiah Bielski. Alexis Blair. Dylan Blaisdell. Vincent Blanco. James Bogart Jr. Logan Bolton. Jenna Bookman. Bailey Budoff. Cassandra Boyer. McKenna Brady. Addison Bragg. Brianna Breckenridge. Isabella Brewster. Cindy Brown. Peyton Brutcher. Emma Marie Buda. Nora Butzik. Tian Bui. Gavin Bullis. Addison Burkhardt. Liam Burns. Sophia Bush. Daniel Buskey. Josephine Butler. Miley Calabro. Nathan Callie. Caleb Hawkins. Emily Hawkins. Colin Campbell. Liam Campbell. Bianca Melick Capilli. Gage Carrington. Lauren Carey. Abram Cavalieri. Avery Cavallero. Isabella Cerro. Jack Cerrone. Cooper Crispin. Mario Citra. Brady Claps. Aiden Clark. Dante Clark. Douglas Clark. Ella Clary. Ian Clay. Shaylee Coe. Alexandra Coer. Kendra Conti. Ava Corey. Charlie Costello. Bryn Cousineau. Devin Kronk. Mason Cruz. Liam Curry. Nicholas Delia. Cole Daddario Watson. Daniel Elliott. Natalie Duffinis. Camden Davis. Michael Davis Jr. Brendan DeCesar. Envy DeGroat. Kira Delarty. Gabriel D'Agurcio. Noah DeLove. Victoria Demkiv. Olivia Denny. Dominic Dorito. Alexis DeRose. Yeah. Isabella DeStefano. Landon Deo. Cameron DeTota. Eva Diamond. Logan Dodd. Leaf Donahue. Aiden Doty. Declan Dowd. Ian Duffy. Devin Duncanson. Tristan Durkin. Abigail Dwyer. Jerry Dygert. Peyton Dial. Peyton Edwards. Autumn Englert. Cooper Enright. Benjamin Urbay. Christian Irwin. Dylan Ball. Enzo Balso. Lucas Farrell. Abigail Bossett. Brandon Ferguson. Nevaeh Fields. Samantha Fiello. Ethan Fitzgerald. Riley Fitzgerald. Sophia Flores. Sarah Boise. Grace Fortune. Caitlin Friot. Andrew Fry. Hayden Fulkerson. Adam Gardner. Isabella Gebhardt. Joseph Gelling Jr. Aiden Gendel. Nathaniel Georger. Elena Gerald. Gretel Jermakovsky. Joseph Garrick. Joseph Getler. Caden Gilbert. Theodore Goodsell. Ryan Green. Ryan Greeny. Kaylin Greenwood. Marley Greer. Michael Gregoire. Aiden Griffin. Addison Grosso. Mia Hallenbeck. Riley Haney. Colin Hanlon. Miabella Harder. Capri Hartman. Tatiana Hassan. Jalea Hayden. Tyler Hawthorne. Dominic Haynes. Ryan Heck. Rachel Helbig. Emma Hildreth. Daniel Hinman. Gianna Hodkinson. Aaron Holcomb. Aiden Holcomb. Dulcinea Holcomb. Natalie Hollingshead. Zachary Holtz. Avery Horton. Kiana Hosseini. Jason Hotchkiss. Jayla Hubbard. Matthew Hudson. Analia Hughes. Isabella Hughes. Ariana Hughes. Alexis Hull. Mason Hutchinson. Gabrielle Amayo. Nadia Jameson. Nathan Jensen Hill. Anthony Johnson. Giovanna Johnson. Mallory Jones. Ryer Jones. Kaya Jordan. Aurora Julian. Alexander Kachiros. Brenna Kaiser. Ayla Kalpis. Callan Kennedy. Okay. Ava Kirkizi. Aiden Klasner. Amaya Knowlton. Ava Coons. Isabella Koskowski. Rosalie Kranak. McKenna Lacey. Matthew Ledoux Jr. Mia Lambert. Lakota Lane.
Brain the Parade. Giovanni Laurent. Chloe Lazon. Brian Laviscount. Wesley Lell. Madison Leonard. Kira Lisinski. Maya Lazinski. Ryan Levy. Katie Licky. Davian Longo. Lorenzo Losi. Caleb Luke. Jackson Lusterborgs. Oliver Lyman.
Garrett McDermott. Catherine Macco. Jada Madigan. Tanner Elizabeth Mordura. McKenna Malin. Abigail Mantione. John Martosha. Tamar Mason. Gwendolyn Matt. Emmanuel Matisio. Kiara Majeri. Rue McLean. Nicholas McCleary. Juliana McGraw. Benjamin Merrill. Madeline Mesmer. Brennan Meyer. Joseph Milks Jr. Ethan Millard. Amelia Miller. Emerson Miller. Savannah Miller. Tristan Miller. Kevin Milo. Cordelia Marizaloff. Sadie Meisner. Alex Moniuk. Jenna Morgan. Riley Morgan. Cameron Moriel. Aubrey Morris. Linda Ryan is accepting the posthumous diploma for her granddaughter, Kendrea Mothersell. Haley Munoz. Bryce Mutumbi. Piper Myers. Cassandra Napolitano. Sydney Nish. Elena Nesbitt. Amanda Newcomb. Emma Newman. Jordan Nilsson.
Delaney Nizar.
Yes.
Tyler Nobles. Sawyer Nugent. Molly James Nuss. Kenachukwu Obijiofor. Surrey Matos. Julia Aksuta. Avery Onderdonk. Victoria Lasaskalo. Logan Overby. Rihanna Palmazano. Chris Petruno. Aiden Peeling. Noah Pendergast. Yadelsi Perez Palmero. Eric Peterson. Daria Petrosky. Samia Phelps. Emily Rose Phillips. Sarah Phillips. Bailey Petricola. Tyler Pine. Hayden Plumpton. Jacob Pollock. Ivan Petoskey. Orion Powers. Tyler Prince. Noah Proper. Tyler Provo. Cadence Provost Lutz. Nina Pulano. Dominic Pertel. Alexis Quimby. Javian Quintana. Riley Rockwell. Jagger Rademacher. Grayson Rafkis. Alexander Rao. Jason Rion. William Reschke. Aiden Ray. Miles Reynolds. Andrew Rice. Talia Benson Gladman Richards. Scott Reetsey. Jazir Rivers. Vincent Vizigno. Aaron Rowe. Matthew Ross. Quinn Frost. Abigail Roth. Natalie McHenry Russell. Brian Russett. Michael Ryan. Elise Ryder. Joseph Salam. Jacob Sam. Trevor Salzman. Ethan Savage. Jacob Scott. Kian Scullion. Gavin Sieber. Jameson Seafelt. Brooke Schoen. Savannah Schoen. Michaela Size. Fox Sky. Harley Smith. Mackenzie Gillespie Southworth. Cole Spiegel. Karsten St. John. Noah Stahl. Garrett Starring. Caitlin Steinberg. Veda Steineman. William Stevens. Mason Stever. Aiden Tallarico. Sophia Giovanni Ternoni. Stephen Thin. Brandon Thomas. Mia Thomas. Sydney Thomas. McKenna Tice. Maria Timmons. Caleb Tobin. Ethan Tracy. Danica True. Anina Truesdale. Harper Lynn Travado Fritz. Mason Truex. Lucas Trujillo. Brooke Tucker. Anna Turton. Anthony Valentine. Marco Van Cor. Genevieve Van Wee. Noah Vignon. Grayson Virginia. Jameson Virginia. Michael Virginia. Omari Waller. Lillian Walton. Braden Ward. Ava Warner. Ava Wazaluk. Oh no, Reagan Wazaluk. Rocco Weaver. Lila Weber. Jack Wiedemeyer. Chasey Wagner. Yolanda Wee. Macy Siebert West. Reese West. Bennett Wheeler. Tucker Wicks. Lydia Widrick. Talon Williamson. Abraham Willis. Liliana Wills. Berica Winters. Megan Witz. Heather Wood accepting her daughter Ava Wood's posthumous diploma. Michaela Woodburn. Noah Woodruff. Juliana Yakimov. Drake Young. Cameron Youngs. Alexia Zafarakis. Brianna Zatz. Abriel Zeman. Colin Zeman. Ava Zimmerman. Livia Zuanetti. And Joseph Zocolillo.
Will all the members of the C.W. Baker High School class of 2026 please stand at this time? Remain standing as you join your class president, Evan Beckwith, valedictorian Charity Miller, salutatorian Molly Scherfling, and Student Board of Education member Megan DeMarco as they lead you in the conferring of your commencement through the turning of your tassel. Tassels eventually move from right to left. Families and guests, please join us in a loud congratulations to this class of 2026. Go ahead, go for it. You may be seated. On behalf of the Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. DeBarbery, administration, faculty, and staff, I would like to sincerely congratulate every single one of you. You have truly earned this moment, this memory of just one of many chapters in your life's journey. And now, the Baker High School Chamber Choir will sing the Irish Blessing. Thank you to the entire Baldwinsville staff and all of our student musicians here today that make this ceremony a special event. Will Mrs. Medwid, Mrs. McRobbie, Mrs. Eslenbaum, and Mrs. Robertson please join me at the podium? Will the class of 2026 please rise?
Your class president, Evan Beckwith, valedictorian Charity Miller, salutatorian Molly Scherfling, and Student Board of Education member Megan DeMarco will now lead you in one final act as students of C.W. Baker High School and as the conclusion of today's ceremony. On a count of 3, you know what to do. 1, 2, 3.
is just as wrong. I haven't shown you everything I can do. So stay with me.